It's really amazing, actually. When we eat at home, we really don't eat at a table. We just sit in our own little separate corners, and watch TV and eat. The kids, they sit at the table mainly. So when we come here and we sit down and we see everybody eating together, it's a really good feeling.
Tell me your name and where you're from.
My name's Emily. I'm from Goodlettsville, Tennessee.
I'm David. I'm from Goodlettsville, Tennessee as well.
Sorry if I've already forgotten this. Are you brother and sister?
We are.
Okay, great.
It's very relaxing and comforting to be able to see families that are also recovering, and it makes me feel like I'm not the only one.
Great, so,
I enrolled in the program because I had a run-in with DCS, so I actually thought it was a good opportunity for me to learn to be a better parent for my children. So that's my goal here at Celebrating Families, is to learn new tactics with my children and also bond with my children.
I kind of came along with support. I also had a couple of run-ins with myself, on alcohol problems, and these right here, the program is really teaching me how to cope with my problems without resorting to alcohol or any kind of drug abuse.
Well, my daughter, she's one of those that has the attitude where she thinks she's grown. So she kind of does her own thing and tries to be a lot like mommy most of the time. My son, he's mama's boy. I'm really proud about that though, because my kids love me and I love them.
I was kind of nervous at first because most people I talk to, they don't really listen to me. Celebrating Families, we talk together all as one, and we actually focus on each other and each other's problems. We talk about everything in the group. Everything that stays in the group stays in the group. So it's really helped me so far.
Even though my son, he sometimes is kind of grouchy at dinner time, but it's still a chance for the kids to bond with their uncle as well as with me, and it feels good to be able to sit down as a family and be able to enjoy a meal.
For many of them, it's the only night of the week where they are able to come together, and for some, it's the first time in their lives that they're having that experience. So brothers, fathers of the children, uncles, special family members who are going to play a role in their recovery, they're able to come and be a part of that. So much of what they're discussing in Celebrating Families revolves around, how the addiction has affected all the members of the family. Not just the mother, not just the children, but everyone together as a family. Celebrating Families is built on the research that shows that families that come together for a meal every night, in those families, the children show less risky behavior as they grow older. They're learning better communication skills with their parents and with one another. And so when it comes to drugs, alcohol, risky sexual behavior, all of those risk factors come down in families where they share a family meal. So that's one part of it. Some of the feedback that we hear coming from them is that they don't feel alone, that they love coming to Celebrating Families because they see they're not the only ones facing these mountains to climb. When the kids are learning how to talk about alcohol and drugs and the damage that does to their health, at the same time the parents are learning how to talk about alcohol and drugs with their children. So in essence, we hope that through the program we're helping them find the words to tackle these really difficult conversations that they'll have ahead of them as a family in recovery.
I came to Celebrating Families basically to put me and my kids in a group home family environments. To learn more about how to deal with them in the family way. But basically, they've been teaching them in the same class that they go to. They teach them what I'm learning. Then when we come back, then it seems like we all on the same page. Well, we went to church, and I always took them to the parks anyway. to give us family time, and we always had movie and reading book time. So, only thing that's different now is we doing it with other families. I have a 16-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and they both is on all different age levels. But since I've been through it before, my oldest 3 kids, this is teaching me a different way from when I raised my other kids, because I was younger then. But now I'm older, and this gives me more experience, so they get more than what I gave my other first 3. I think my 16-year-old, he likes the one-on-one that he gets with his teacher. And my 5-year-old, it calms him down, because all that extra stuff he be doing at home, he puts it here. It's getting comfortable. But at first, when you don't want nobody to know, but you ain't the only one. In recovery, you always thought you was the only one. So, it's okay. We look forward to coming.
So 10 years from now, what would you like to say to yourself, looking at yourself on the screen now?
Dang, I did it, I made it. That's about it.
That's wonderful. What do you want to say to your children 10 years from now? The
Ooh,
why
10
you did
years
this.
from now, what would I want to tell? All of them, well, thank them for standing by me.